Hey,
No. What is it?
better late than never.
Like God, we always on time.
Hey,
We may not come when you call. We
but
may
I'm
not be
called.
there when you first look for us, but we always on time. I'm your host, humble, gracious, good to go. Different mindset,
Caesar, what's
new
up?
inventions coming. I'm dysfunctional world. Yeah.
I'm your boy Said,
All right.
aka Mr. Let's Talk, Love Lyrics Loyalty. You know what I'm talking about? This stride. Said album coming on the way.
Whoa.
What we talking about today?
We talking about the ability to blend and not fold.
The ability to blend and not fold.
If you're looking at the thumbnail,
Good one, y'all.
you have a general idea of what
Mhm.
we're talking about. But let's get into it.
Let's get into it. I think tonight's going to be a really good conversation. I do got to send out
Invites?
some invites.
You gotta send out
So
invites?
what I
These
need
people
y'all to
don't know
do
where you at
right on a Wednesday. Can you believe that?
on a Wednesday?
TikTok, I need y'all to hold up for me because we are coming back. I do need to send out some invites, so please hold on. Franco, thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. I
We'll have
will
it on
follow
me
you
for a
back.
moment, and then I'll put it on you, and we do like we do because those little short reels,
They
are
work.
doing numbers.
Numbers.
Our reels are doing
Is it
numbers.
sideways?
That's YouTube, man.
They'll turn it. They'll adjust it. I'm talking about the people watching.
They ain't got
Y'all
no
rock
choice.
with us. Y'all gonna adjust
Yeah,
it.
they ain't
You know
got
what I'm
no
saying?
choice.
They ain't got no choice.
No.
All right. Well, y'all heard the man. You ain't got no choice. Adjust your screen. Nah, but for real, y'all, we appreciate y'all
We
tuning
can turn
in.
the screen.
Nah, hell no. I mean, mm, hopefully they'll turn their screen and rock with us.
I mean,
You know
so
what
I
I'm saying?
put it on horizontal mode. I mean, landscape mode.
Well, y'all, listen, we don't need no more issues, so we're gonna leave it like this since it's working like this.
True.
You know,
True.
that's how I look at it. You know,
Send it straight to us. So
Right.
I don't know why it's sideways.
so YouTube, yeah,
YouTube doing it.
they doing what they want to do.
They doing what they want to do.
Yeah. So how y'all been, man? You know what I'm saying? It's been a few days since we done came and talked to y'all, man. We miss y'all. Hope y'all miss us too. I really, really do. We got a good conversation lined up for y'all tonight.
Damn.
It's,
Okay, there we
it's,
go.
it's gonna be a good one, y'all. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be a good one.
They changed all kind of shit.
Yeah, and
Like the share button ain't where the share button is supposed to be at.
we definitely look forward to everybody being on here with us tonight. We look forward. Oh, that's a nice little breeze right there. Wow. We look forward to hearing y'all opinion on this one. I'm pretty sure everybody gonna have a different opinion on this one. Strong opinions on this one as well. I think that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? As far as tonight goes.
Key.
Um,
I better start calling out people's name one morning.
yeah, don't say it out loud, man. You know, you just say my people one, my people two. You know, stuff like that.
Now this one messing up.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't hit the button.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That'll do it every time.
Yeah, you don't hit the button, it'll go black on you.
Right. Hey, what's wrong with black? No, I'm
What's
just
wrong with black? What's wrong with red?
Y'all,
Green.
and also let me say this: apple juice.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. I don't want no trouble.
Grape wine.
There you go. Cheers. You know what I'm talking about? Oh,
The wine of gods. Yes.
there you go.
That way.
Keyway. that way.
That way. Keyway.
Keyway.
I don't know if I say that keyway word too much.
What he said: squabbling blood, pyrus, and keyways.
You know what keyways are?
I kind of got an idea, but I don't have 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you. Keyways are the Swahili word for Chris. Like Damu is a Swahili word
For blood, yeah.
Keyways is a Swahili word for Chris.
Oh.
I had to look it up. I heard it too many times. Like,
Yeah, I kept hearing it all the time,
what
and I
is a
heard
keyway?
a lot of people talking about keyways and stuff like that. And
Yep, that's what it is.
okay, damn, buddy got the pink hat on. Get the to your right, right there. Look.
Oh,
To his pussy. Oh, my bad, I forgot to get this mic on. My bad, my fault, y'all. I did not. Y'all didn't hear that, man. I didn't say
this
that.
dude here wildin'.
I'm just saying, man. My fault. That's his
he got
swag.
pink
That's his
pants
drill.
on too, though.
That's what's even worse.
Maybe he like pink sweatsuit. He ain't gay. He just seen them all the women.
Right. Hey, he follow French Montana and Cam. You know what I'm saying? Cam was really the one who
Yeah,
did it.
Cam started that.
Yeah, that pink chick. So maybe. But anyway, y'all, we have a good conversation for y'all. We just sending out some invites because we got started a little bit late. We got a lot of comments over there. We appreciate the comments coming up this way, so we're gonna have to read them off the phone tonight if we can. But we thank y'all for rocking with us, for always being with us, keeping it, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 wow. We definitely look forward to your opinions tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about, be sure to let us know. You know what I'm saying? We love to hear things that y'all want to know about. You know what I'm saying? Things that y'all want to talk about and discuss, not just our topics, you know, because we couldn't have this show without y'all. So
We would be no one without y'all.
that's right. That's
We
right.
need y'all to be present and available.
Right. Right. Be active. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know, hey, you know, hey said, hey this, y'all need to start doing this. Or
Hey,
you
said,
know,
hey, this, why don't you talk about this?
right.
Or hey,
Right.
said, hey, this, we love your channel.
And also, y'all, my birthday's coming up. I'm thinking about having a party, man. I want y'all to come. Would y'all come?
Party?
If I have a birthday party,
Birthday party?
would y'all come to my birthday party?
You be 31 again?
Exact, all over again.
That's a good age for you, man.
Hell to the yeah, you ain't know.
31.
So this is what we doing.
That's why I cut off my facial. I'm trying to be 31 too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that baby smooth skin like you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta use that good lotion. That good lotion. That's why I said good lotion.
Jergens?
Not the Dollar Tree. Yeah, Jergens or Gold Bond.
Gold Bond.
Gold Bond is actually pretty damn good. And there's another one.
Gold Bond it's like old people lotions.
Yeah, it is, but it fucking worked. And Suave. Suave is a good one too.
Suave come off too easy.
It does, but it moisturizes your skin.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. And like I said, my wife be buying this stuff, so you know she get all that aloe vera and aloe.
Yeah.
No,
you know you be on Amazon.
I use it. I'll use it, as y'all can tell. You know, y'all see this? I'll use it. And I ain't got no problem in admitting that I use it. You are 1,000% correct, sir. I'm gonna use some lotion.
Okay.
That's how
I take that.
That's how I keep my my youthful appearance.
The youthful appearance.
Yeah, it's the lotion.
Yeah, I gotta keep the hair out my face. That's how I do it.
Keep the hair out your face.
Yeah. When I let the hair grow, they be like, man, this nigga turned into a wolf man.
Oh.
He look like he don't shave.
Right.
He don't,
he don't get no fuck about the world, Craig.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm finna get on you, be like, really, bro? Really, bro? This what we doing now? This what we doing?
I mean, I didn't say it together like that. So you know, it probably shouldn't knock you off.
I don't know, man.
I mean, if the apple juice don't knock you off, I know I should be able to knock you off.
Good point. That's That's a good point. I wanted to go the other night and get some of the Japanese whiskey. It's a place right over here. Matter of fact, you know where the gym is at. You know what I'm saying? So if you're standing and looking at the gym, to the right, go down maybe 4 or 5. Well, you know, Walmart.
Sake?
No. This is Japanese whiskey called Sensei.
Okay.
Yeah, and they got a whole, bro, we got to go in there.
I'm with it.
It's dope, bro.
I had to tell you after the podcast.
Okay. After the podcast, we got to read some of these comments too, man.
You got them, or you need me to get them?
I'll get them. Let me send out this last one right here. All right, let me see what we got. Hold on, because we appreciate everybody.
We do appreciate everybody.
All right. So start from the top. We got Delta. What's up, Delta?
What's happening, Delta?
Camera sideways. Hey, Annie, we got
can't fix the camera sideways tonight.
We're gonna need y'all to turn your phones for us tonight. It's just it's YouTube, y'all. It's YouTube. It's not, and ain't nothing we can do about it. We got Carl in the building. What's up? Y'all sideways on my screen. We sideways on everybody's. Hold on. Okay, let's see what it do. Okay, there we go. All right. Y'all let us know if that's better, y'all. Y'all let us know if that's better. Delta said, what's up, Carl? Everything going well. Life is good. Hit me up. September. Hi. Give me another one. Let's do it.
Yeah, give me another one too.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, let's do
I was
it.
gonna get one of those.
What, one of these?
Jack Daniels.
Well, you know what? We want to switch it. Give him another. He wanted Jack Daniels. No, give me a Jack Daniels too. Yes, man.
Okay. You getting a little funky in the building.
Hey, we got FA Visions in the building. What's up, D? We appreciate you tuning in, bro. Appreciate you tuning in.
What's in the building? Who else is in the building?
Carl said my birthday is 8/31.
Huh? Really?
I appreciate that, which it is.
Right behind yours.
Huh?
Right behind yours.
Right behind mine. No, that's what you said. Mine is 8/31.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought yours was 8:30.
No, 8/31.
I
8/31.
keep forgetting it's the last day.
Yes. Last day, the best day of the year, y'all. I'm a Virgo.
God damn it!
Y'all check the astrology chart. I'm a Virgo
I wonder
around
if
this
your gift
motherfucker.
gonna be here.
If not, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. Man.
Better late than never. You know what I'm talking
But I
about?
don't know when never gonna be. Like it's on hold. Like
Right.
I ain't got no. I didn't email them. I didn't text them. I ain't got no wording back. I don't know. Like even if they even gonna make the gift anymore.
It's gonna come. Don't worry. We ain't gonna even worry about it. Watch. It's gonna be here. Life is good. Delta Root said September. Hi, Derek. Okay, so everybody's speaking to each other. All right, so we caught up. Okay,
Y'all caught up?
perfect. It's somebody said perfect. Y'all straight.
All right.
Cool.
I don't know what be going on with the stuff.
D said coming together. Hate I missed it, man. D, you supposed to be here tonight, man. But we understand. Trust me, we understand, bro. So we appreciate everybody. We appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. Y'all continue to stay in. We got a good show for y'all tonight. We are definitely in the upright position. All our trades are in the upright position now. So we appreciate y'all.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
What I need y'all to
smash
do,
the like button.
Not just smack the like button or the subscribe button. I need y'all to tell everybody that y'all know about us.
Right now.
Because all the people that y'all tell about us that don't subscribe will keep seeing our videos. The way YouTube's algorithm works now, just because you subscribe, they don't think that they got to send you the video no more.
Right. You should have your notification
But if you
on.
don't subscribe, we don't get what we need to be validated as official podcasters.
Right.
And that's taken away from the product that we bring to y'all because we want to be official when we do this.
That's right.
So y'all think about that. Just tell a couple people. Tell a couple people.
Tell a couple people. That's right. And then tell some more people. So it's all good. Oh, okay. Wow. Thank you. Yeah.
It looks so.
Apple juice.
Looks so invigorating.
But now, y'all, we appreciate everybody. We finna get this conversation started, y'all.
I love the moderators. I love the subscribers. I love the newcomers. I love the listeners. I love the ones that watch us on the phone. I love all y'all. If you support the channel in any kind of way, we love you. We encourage you to buy the merchandise.
Absolutely.
If we have a live event in your area, we encourage you to come show up and be a part of the conversation. That's the biggest thing that we need. We need the engagement. We need y'all to be a part of the conversation.
Absolutely.
So like we said, if you missed it before, tonight's conversation is the ability to blend and not fold. What do y'all think that means?
The ability to blend and not fold. Okay, so let's get this conversation started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first we want to know what do y'all believe that means? To me, that means that you are able to fit in to most circles. You're able to make people feel comfortable around you. You know what I'm saying? That most people can't. So what I mean by that is if you're black and you're around all a different race, or if you're white and you're around a whole different race. You see what I'm saying? And so on and so on and so on.
Hispanic, Chinese, whatever.
Right. And so you're out of your element, right? But you have that ability, that innate, because that ain't really something. Well, I guess it could be taught, but for some people, it's an innate ability. It's just there.
It works better when it's not taught.
Exactly. So this is what we're talking about tonight, y'all. And it's crucial. It's a good skill to have. It's a very, very important skill to have when you can balance yourself and fit in most any situations. Now, a lot of people will tell you that's me. That's said. Said can fit in and blend in and code switch and you know what I'm saying, or whatever term you want to use. But I think that's a good thing. I think that's an awesome thing.
It is a special skill to possess.
It is. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people will find themselves caught up, you know what I'm saying, at a loss for words, feeling out of pocket or out of place. You know what I'm saying? So how well do you blend in? Are you black and you work around all white people? Are you white and you work around all black people? Are you Hispanic and work around, you see what I'm saying? So this is what we're talking about tonight. You know what I'm saying? Right. Are you the token? And I'm not afraid to say that excuse me, in my job, I'm the token. I'm the token. It is what it is. I don't want nobody to be like, oh no, don't feel sorry for me. You crazy. Don't feel sorry for saying no, 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 ma'am,
No,
no,
don't
sir.
feel sorry for saying. Say it
No.
rising through the ranks.
Exactly. I'm doing what I got to do. So being literally the only black guy at work, literally, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? So you have to be able to withstand that. You know what I'm saying? And do I wish that it was other black folks there? Absolutely. But hey, it's not. It is what it is. You accept it. You keep moving. And I think that's one of the things that I have in me that makes me who
That's
I
why I
am.
felt like this was such a good topic for you.
This is a great topic because it relates to me directly.
So what do you feel like is the key word that describes what you're talking about? So that you can just dive into the conversation
Mhm.
100%.
Ooh, blend. So when you say blend, you have to be able to blend in, right? Hold on, let me go move over again.
Okay.
Okay, just so that way both of us can be in
Okay.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you have to blend, right? And a lot of the things that I've been through in life prepared me for where I am today. So with my excuse me, with my dad, I was gonna say my bad. With my dad being a DJ back in the day, he exposed us, me and my brothers, to a lot of different music. And of course, back then we didn't know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But
That it'd be useful one day.
right. So now when I'm around my coworkers and they singing some of these pop songs, alternative rock, you know what I'm saying, soft rock, some of these metal songs, and I know them, and they looking at me like, "How you know these? How you know this?"
Right.
And I'm like, "I've been exposed to this music since I was a child." And then I will always tell them for certain songs, good music is good music. It
True.
doesn't matter if it's rap, rock, jazz, pop, Christian hip hop. Good music is good music, and it spreads across all races, all genres. So I'm able to make a connection with my coworkers and stuff when they singing patches. I'm depending on your son, and they like, wait a minute, said you ain't supposed to know that. Or if they singing, give me one step, give me three steps, Mister, and you want, and they looking at me, and I'm singing right along with them, and they like, how you know this song? You see what I'm saying? So it helps me to blend in with them, and I don't want nobody to think, oh, you a sellout and you out. No, no, far from that.
Right.
Far from that. But the same way that a different race tried to blend to me, I'm trying to blend right back to them. That's what you should do.
So the key word would be code switching.
I mean, you can call it that. Some people would call it that. You know what I'm saying? Code switching. But I can blend and I can relate to a lot of different people. One, because
A lot of different demographics.
a lot, a
Age,
lot.
race,
Yes,
creed,
age, right?
background,
Yes, yes.
history,
I could be around
hobbies.
young people and speak the language of young people, with still being a older male. But I can speak that language to where they be like, damn, say we be forgetting that you the age that you is or the age that you are. Speaking correctly. You see how I did that? You see? I can do that. So but I think that it's important because you have so many people who be like, no, man, I'm just gonna stand up for my race and I'm gonna be who I am. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But at
No.
the same time, you are so much more than that.
Right.
You
You gotta
don't
be so much more.
you
than
have to be. You don't have to run around just because you black. You don't have to run around and show everybody you black.
that. You
Like
don't have to be black to be black.
you can be black, right? No problem. But you don't have to run around and make a point to prove that.
Right.
You see
That's
what I'm
what I
saying?
mean.
And I think, yeah. And I think that's what some of us tend to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So we feel like we don't have a voice and we need to be heard.
Right. And it's like,
That's why there's always a stereotype: the angry black woman, the dangerous black man.
right.
Because a lot of us put on those cards and we wear them 24/7.
Absolutely.
But
Mhm.
the key to success in a world or a land that's not ours, more or less, is to be able to blend. Not just socially, but functionally. Like you got to be able to roll with the jokes.
You have to.
When you work in different environments around different people, it's different elements to the things people do. So, say it might be jokes. It might be the food they eat on a regular basis.
Mhm.
It might be a couple of things, but whatever it is, you gotta know where and when to stand up for what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
gotta know when it's a good time to be like, I need to stand on being this person, And then you got to know when you got to say it's not about that race or whatnot. It's about what's good evening, Dashi. How you doing?
Dashi B in the
Morgan
building. What's
in the
up?
building. What's going on?
Hey, Dashi B, Morg. What's up? We appreciate both of y'all tuning in. Moderator,
It's not about
fitness trainer.
it's not about showing your expertise in the sense that you know what you're doing, but you got to do it and say I'm black while I'm doing it. It's not that. It's about doing what you need to do to be a better you, to be a better coworker,
Yes.
to be a better societal person.
Yes.
Believe it or not, President Barack Obama would have never got as far in life if he couldn't code switch.
You know what? That's a perfect example because I've literally like was there and heard some people say if Barack Obama wasn't the president or nothing like that, and he was like in school with them, they wouldn't hang out with him.
Right.
I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what y'all say, he ain't black enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
at the same token, you got people like Dennis Rodman who don't fit the black stereotype
at all, other than being black.
But like I said, it's not about what mode you fit. It's how many of these different positions can you hold while fitting into these different keyholes effortlessly.
Right.
So
absolutely.
When I came with this topic today, I realized Ted does a lot more at work than he gives off to people, and
that is true.
He talks to people in different facets of his day. He talks to different people at the gym. He know how to talk to the gym rats. He know how to talk to the people because he train people too.
Right.
So he know how to talk to the trainee.
Mm-hmm.
He know how to talk to the GM. You know how to talk to the head supervisor. You know how to talk to the point, not necessarily just talk, but you know how to use the right words to describe the right scenario, situation, or whatnot.
Absolutely.
He also knows when to double down and when not to. Blend and not fold.
Blend and not fold. People can tell you that.
What's good, MJ Hustle?
MJ Hustle in the building. What's up? I am like that, but also let me say he's like that as well. So with being a military guy,
they teach us that.
They teach you tech, but also they teach you to get along with the person next to you, right?
I couldn't play the game
or make it work. You know what I'm saying? Now
I try to play the game. I couldn't.
Right. I'm a little bit better than most at playing the game, as he's just. And I'm glad you used that word. I like that. At playing the game, I'm better than most at playing the game. That's because of being from New York and then moving to the South.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Culture shock.
So it forces you to have to adjust and change.
We went from yes to yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
Right. But not only that, with me going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, especially when I first got here, going back and forth every other summer or every 2 summers or whatever the case may have been, it forces you to understand and learn how to switch up. Like, okay, I'm back here. Okay, so I need to remember how these people up north, how they act. They're not a jerk. They're not jerks. This is just who they are. This is how they act. And when we come here, like he said, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Everybody says yes, ma'am, yes, sir here. Everybody. Thugs, bad guys, you know what I'm talking about? Good everybody. It's just how it is. So you have to remember that. So Southern hospitality is real. So when you come to the South, you have to understand how to carry yourself without being annoying or pushover or abrasive or aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is how it goes. You have to remember that. My thing is, I'm a people person. I like being a people person. I like being able to talk to anybody.
So you would classify yourself as an extrovert?
Yes and no. Okay. Because with me being a people person, my extrovert ways may tick my wife off. Okay. But I'm a people person.
Right.
So I mean, okay, you know what? We ain't going now. We're gonna chill in the house and we're gonna watch this movie today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm more of a people person than an extrovert. I guess I can be what I need to be for the person that I'm talking to.
Right.
And I don't mean talking to in a relationship. I mean literally talking to, holding a conversation with. So if I'm talking to one of my coworkers, right, mm-hmm. and they bring up something, I don't know, extremely country, right? Something extremely country.
You got the bubble. You can tap in.
I can tap into that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I have family members, black folks, who are extremely country. And I remember the things that they taught me and told me. And when we go visit them, the things that they do. You see what I'm saying? So I keep that in my head. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember my cousin, he ride four-wheelers. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never had a 9 to 5. Real story. Never had a 9 to 5 in his life. But they sell cattle. They sell bales of hay. You see what I'm saying? They do that type of stuff, farm work and stuff like that, right? So I remember these things. So if my coworker say something, I can pull from that experience. And it's like, oh yeah, okay. If I'm talking to somebody from the hood, well, hell, that's easy. I grew up in the hood. That's easy. So
That's easy to relate to.
That's easy to relate to.
Okay.
I know even if they use a new slang, new terminology, I still know what they're talking about because I grew up. You see, and more so, I'm reading the body language and the tone that they're using. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't care what words you're saying. If I can understand your body language and your tone, I can relate. I can get you.
Now, see me, I feel like I'm an introvert that does extrovert things.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Because,
talk to us.
Because, like, I realize I can blend. You right. I guess it's in me. I know how to do it a little.
Yes. Okay.
Like I said before you got here, I haven't used the skill. And I mean, I use it in everyday life. When I go places or go to stores and shop or whatever, but I don't use it in a job professional setting. But from some of these people, these customers, these subscribers, some of the people that walk in on our channel, that be out, that just be in the restaurant or outside with us to hear us talking,
and they want to jump in the conversation. Right.
I've never not been able to relate to what they were talking about.
Absolutely. Right.
So
yes. You have to be like that, right? You can't just be one way because, and I don't care what race you are. If you're one way, you're not going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
You're not. The same way that
your
black
football player.
Well, no, the same way that black culture gets pushed into every other race's face.
Yeah.
Black culture gets pushed into white folks' face, into Mexican people's face, into Asian people's face.
Yeah.
So they start to understand, not accept, but understand the black culture is the same way their culture is thrusted into our face as well.
True.
And we have to be able to understand it. You see what I'm saying?
No.
And accept it, and you know what I'm saying? Communicate with it. It's just how it goes, y'all.
And we're not talking about language barriers.
No.
We're talking about, like he said, he made a key point. He said when he goes to the hood, he reads body language. Yes. So at work, you read body language.
Yes.
You know when Bill, I'm just throwing out a name, whoever that may be. Hope it's not a real person. But let's say Bill kind of work, he got attitude. You got to know the words and the way to use these words to calm the situation so that Bill can be productive for the rest of the day.
Absolutely.
So he won't drag the team down while y'all doing what y'all got to do.
Absolutely. And that's true. When you can understand the language of somebody, and I don't, once again, like he said, not the literal language, because we all speak some variation of English. But if a black dude come in and he's upset or had a bad morning, you got to understand, you got to be able to see that. If a white person come in and have a bad morning, you got to be able to see that.
Now, if they directly work with you,
and they both might come in and say and speak to you, but it's the way they do it, it's the words they say, because black and white ain't gonna say the same thing, or Hispanic and black ain't gonna say the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be tuned in and dialed in and willing to know these things, so that you can be a better employee. You know what I'm saying? A better friend, a better communicator, like we always talk about, because I think that's what it's about.
Yeah.
You know, this topic does relate directly to me. He's seen me have conversations with white folks who I just met, and we'll be sitting there like we fucking bosom buddies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, like, bro, how you? Because I don't judge people. I don't look at their race. I look at the person. I look at the character that's in front of me. I listen to the words that they saying, and I have a conversation back. You know, when you go to New York, right? I would say that most of the folks in New York City tends to act the same way, regardless of the race. You would say a white person is a jerk or has an aggressive attitude the same way you would about a black. I'm talking about in New York. You would say the same thing, because it's not about the race. You are up north. You have to carry yourself a certain way. Same way if you out in Cali. It's not about black, white, Asian, whatever. No, you have to carry yourself a certain way. Be ready to squabble, get down, whatever word they use. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to do that, and all of those races be able to do that. See what I'm saying? Because it's a culture. So once again, when you understand that, y'all, you can relate to people better. And I really, really try to relate to people.
I mean, perfect example of that is billionaires.
What's up, y'all? We appreciate y'all tuning in.
That own
Smash that like button for me.
They do what's best for their pocket, not what's best for the players. And that's why you have a lot of frustrated and angry players because they go out there and they give it their all. They put their heart out there. They play to win 90-some% of the time. And maybe at the end of the season when they're not doing too good, they might tank on purpose so they get a better chance at being number one to get the next draft pick. Mm-hmm. But overall, they play with their heart. They play that game because they love it. And then when people, the billionaires, ain't listening to their requests, aren't meeting their demands, don't give a shit about how they feel like building their dynasty, you see a lot of players either catch a bad rep, do a bad rep.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Well, like he's saying, I mean, when you have billionaire people, billionaire owners of a team,
let me call you right back, bro.
It's all about the bottom line for them.
All right.
But then you do have some owners who can relate to the players, which is why the players love them. True. The owner of the Patriots, his players tend to love them. The owner of the Dallas Cowboys, his players tend to hate him. Jerry Jones. Yeah. Most players on the Cowboys do not like the owner. It is what it is. It's because
how you doing, Riz?
Jerry Jones is more concerned about the wins. The brand than the wins.
Davis.
He's not worried about getting a win. He worried about the Cowboys being the most valuable franchise in any sport, which they are.
They are.
And the brand of the Cowboys, whether they win the Super Bowl or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are the highest value sports franchise, any sport.
They're America's team.
Yes, that's what they call it, America's team. So this is what Jerry Jones is more concerned about. You see what I'm saying? And his players know this. So they're just another pawn on the board. You see what I'm saying? But when you look at some other teams, the players love the owners because he get everything that they need. The best equipment, the best this, the best that, sign them as soon as they want to get signed to a long-term extension.
All right, so Ms. Davis said both of y'all are saying something that's really important, and the word is listening. Hearing and listening are absolutely 1,000,000% two different things.
Agreed.
Absolutely agree.
Agreed. I agree with that 100%. Listening is important. You know how some people are like you hear me but you ain't listening,
right?
Or you listening and you ain't here, depending on who you talking to. Right. That's important because what they're telling you is I'm saying something deeper than what you comprehended.
Right.
You know, and they want you to
give a fuck about it at the moment.
Exactly,
right?
And they want you to catch what they're saying. Maybe that's the only way that they know how to convey their message, other than cussing and yelling or whatever and getting upset. But that's important. For me, communication plays a huge role. Being married, having 2 kids, they grown now, but you start to understand and appreciate communication. You see what I'm saying? Because you can avoid a confrontation, you can avoid conflict, period.
That's how you've managed to be married so long.
Exactly. That's how you right. And it works on both sides.
Even when you got to do it at home.
Yes. Because somebody might say, like I might say something to my wife that pisses her off, but instead of her lashing out, she say something back that's not going to cause an argument, or vice versa. She might say something that pissed me off, and instead of me saying something that's going to create an argument, I fall back. It's communication, y'all, and this is because you want things to go well, so you don't make things an issue. Now, of course, there is times where you just like, hey, it is what it is, and
throw caution to the wind and say fuck it.
Absolutely, and I'm speaking of in marriage. There is those times where both sides may do that. You see what I'm saying?
And then that's when it's important that the people that you got around you.
Yes.
Because and this ain't no knock to nobody, but if you got a bunch of single friends that think the
smash that like button
women,
for me down here, y'all. Come on, talk to us.
You got a bunch of single females that think the worst of men.
Ken, what's up? Franco, what's up?
They always tell you the most
smash the like button. Sagittarius, what's up?
Diabolical advice of how to handle a situation than somebody
in the building
who has a level head and realizes the big picture. You're mad right now, but you need to be with this person for the rest of your life. You need to continue being with this person.
Right.
You don't want to burn a bridge with a person that you love or that you're trying to be with for the rest of your life over something frivolous. I mean, at some point, there's gonna be times when y'all just got to argue, and it is what it is. Y'all don't see the same points. Y'all don't have the same agreement, but it's a time for that. It's a time for y'all to be like, you know what? I was being overzealous over something, and I accept my part of what I did. I'm sorry.
Right.
I missed your point. I didn't notice how you felt. That's listening, not just hearing.
Right. Yes.
Listening to the actual words that are coming out of their mouth. Look, said, I'm fucked up right now. I don't like this person. Why? Why don't you like that person? What's going on? How can we fix it?
Right.
How can we make sure that both y'all on the same page?
Yep.
So therefore, we don't have no disruptions in here. Because at the end of the day, it's all about production. Everything you do in life is about production. Being married, being in a relationship, being friends, going to work, aspiring to be better than what you were yesterday. It's all about the process. And how you handle things dictates the outcome of the process.
Agreed.
Someone told me once upon a time they were reading some off about me, and they said here's where you have a problem at. And I guess for me, for a person to tell me that, it's kind of I ain't even gonna say it's frustrating. It's just irritating because I had a reading, and most times when people give you readings, they give you a straight line. This is what's gonna happen in your life. This is what I see coming forward in your life. The downfall, the climb up the hill, all that. When I have readings, the last reading I had choices. I had choices. So what I'm telling you is, ever since I've heard that, and that was like maybe a year ago, ever since I heard it, I've been looking at my life. I have choices. I have a choice to be an asshole today or help the situation go smoothly and don't rattle the boat. Right. I have a choice.
Yes.
And so when people tell me that they read something about me or they know something about me that says that I'm gonna respond or I'm gonna act this way, you don't, because I don't know more.
Right.
Like last week's podcast was where you were yesterday don't mean that's where you got to be today. And I say that to say I spent a lot of years of my life not medicated. So me not medicated might be a predictable outcome. Especially if you've been on that ride already. You be like, I know when he's gonna do this, and it's fine because it might roll that way. But me on medicine, I have choices. I can swerve that thought that you even talking about. Oh, he gonna be a dick today.
Right.
Hey, how you doing?
Right. And you're the nicest person ever. Yeah.
Let me buy you lunch today.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about how you navigate. It's like chess. A lot of people don't know how to play chess. They think it's a math game. They think it's difficult. It's a thinking game. Life is a thinking situation. Every situation you come into in life, you got to think, do I want it to go this way or that way? And if I go this way, what are the benefits? If it goes this way, what are the benefits? Now you go somewhere and act a fool. The benefit is ain't nobody gonna be on your side. No one's gonna speak up for you. If the overall the head see you and be like, this motherfucker's a troublemaker. They're not gonna be like, you know what, let's give him another chance. No, let's get rid of him and get somebody that want to do this job up in here.
Yep.
Those are choices.
And that's pretty much what's gonna happen. That's I think that once people start to understand that you actually do have choices in every situation, buy the merch, y'all. Y'all see the shirts, you know what I'm saying? Be sure to pick up a Thought From Your Boy podcast t-shirt for the low price, y'all. It's only $20. Y'all support the podcast, y'all. Y'all been rocking with us for 3 years at this point. So be sure to pick up a t-shirt real quick. And also tell your friends about the podcast. But like you said, you have a choice. And a lot of people be feeling like they don't have a choice. I did what I did because I didn't have a choice. But you always have a choice. It's always two options. Either you can do it or you cannot do it. It's always going to be that with every situation. Now, sometimes you may not be in the best frame of mind to see that, of course, but it's always two choices, y'all. At least two choices. Because in some cases it might be 3, 4,
multiple choices.
You know what I'm saying? But it's always two choices.
Two at least.
Do it or not do. And when I say do it, whatever your mind is telling you to do. Whatever
Don't
your
do it.
mind is
Whatever
telling
your mind is
right,
telling you to do.
right. So
Go
it's two
through
choices.
it, don't go through with it.
Right.
Commit
So
to it, don't commit to it.
exactly. You're always going to have those two choices. But I think that when it comes down to blending, code switching, fitting in, whatever term you may know it as, and I understand that code switching has a wide definition. I get it. We get that. We understand that. But you have to be able to relate, y'all. I can't walk into my job and just start calling everybody the N, not calling them, but using the N word when I speak. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I have to be able to speak and relate to them in a way to where everybody feel comfortable, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? This is what we talking about tonight. You know, some of y'all may be in that position where you feel like I can't relate to nobody. I can't speak to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Every time I talk to them, I'm using the wrong words. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Well, self-reflect. Self-reflect and see what it is, why you're missing the mark. Now, once you self-reflect, that's going to do two things. One is going to tell you where you stand, and two is going to tell you where they stand. You see what I'm saying? Because it may not be you, but you have to start right there. You start at that point and say, hey, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm communicating wrong. And once you get past that part, then you can say it's not me that's communicating wrong, it's them.
But even in the communicating wrong part, you got to look at it a little deeper than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like you said, it's your body language. It's the energy you giving off. You know what I'm saying? Some people give a I don't give a fuck attitude,
Absolutely.
and they have a smile on their face. But
True.
you can feel the energy from them. They don't give a fuck. They don't like servers, and that's why I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna tell y'all these 3 points why they on my mind. Someone told me once that you don't tip the waitress or waiter based off the food. Because the waiter and waitress ain't got nothing to do with that. 1. 2, just because a waitress or waiter has a bad attitude doesn't mean you shouldn't tip them, period. Because they might have had a bad day just like you have bad days. Only difference is their job is to serve people. And everybody don't get that memo all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes as a human being, we want to be selfish and deal with what we got going on.
True. That is so true.
So,
smash that like button for me, y'all.
If you always tip your waiter or your waitress,
Paulette, smash it.
you can potentially make that waiter or waitress
Shirley, smash the like
better
button.
waiter or waitress to the next person coming in. Like they might have been pissed off. They behind on
Christelle, smash that like button. Tina, smash the like button for me.
Got cut off. And you
appreciate
tip them,
that.
whatever you tip them, they're gracious. Now they're like, you know what? I treated that couple wrong. I can treat the next couple right because it's not their fault.
Right.
Just like whatever they're going through is not your fault.
Right.
But if you look at it and you take things personal, like man, they got bad service. It's something against them. But you don't know what they're going through. Just like when you having a bad day, you gotta get up and go to work. They having a bad day, they had to get up and go to work.
And
like bills don't pay themselves. Lastly,
the difference is they work with people every damn day, and you may not work with the direct public.
It's not an automatic. Oh, they get rolled off because they work with people and they supposed to know better. Because everybody have a bad day at some point. Nobody has good days all the time.
That's true, y'all. That is so true.
Lastly, I want to say, I don't know if y'all heard, but one of the Outlaws, Tupac's rap group, offed itself. And my thing with that is this. If you know someone has a mental illness, because they wrote it too much and it irritated me. It irritated my soul because they were like, he was suffering from mental illness. If you know someone suffering from mental illness, do your due diligence and check on them sometimes. Because you never know when tomorrow's going to be they fed up. They had too much. They can't deal with it no more. And in his situation, it let me know that people weren't checking on him. The people around him, his circle, you know what I'm saying? And one dude was like, yeah, we talk every day, and he always telling me he's fine, but you're not checking on him. You holding a random conversation or a business conversation, but you're not checking on him. So if you leave someone who's going through something alone to their own devices in their head, they may lose that battle. They may succumb to whatever their worst thought is. If you're checking on them, that lets them know at least one person. If nobody else, one person care about them, and you that goes so far, that can save a million lives. You know, nobody wants to call the hotline and tell them, "Oh, I'm feeling this way." Because yeah, some of them will talk you down. Some of them will tell you they care, but that's not the help you need. By the time you get to that point, you've already attempted. You just probably talking to them to see if they can get help because you can change your mind about the situation.
Right.
But
right.
you already did the attempt. So I'm telling y'all, like with him, to me, it was nobody was checking on him. If you know someone, and it's growing in our society, everybody has a mental illness nowadays, whether it's real or fake or not.
You
Everybody
ain't lying
got
about
one.
that.
So if everybody got one, the only thing you got to do is check on your friend. Check on them. Just be like, hey, are you okay today? And be prepared to listen to the answer. If they say they're not okay. I'm not saying you got the answers to stop it, to save it, to prevent it, none of that. But an ear to listen is more helpful than somebody just saying, you know, we talk every day and they seem like they were okay. That means you didn't ask them. And that whole conversation, you didn't check on them. You just had a routine conversation. It's easy to fake it. It's easy to put that mask on and pretend to be somebody that you're not. It's hard to take that mask off and look in the mirror and be like, damn, this is what I succumbed to.
Wow, y'all. See, this is why this conversation was needed. This is why this conversation was necessary. Because there's gonna be somebody, at least one person out there that's gonna hear this and be like, damn, they right. I need to check on such and such more. And like it's personal to that person. You know what I'm saying? Because you may know somebody who's going through something. You know what I'm saying? Or you may be checking on somebody but never thought to ask them the things that he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like check on them. Don't just talk to them. Check on them. Hey bro, hey sis, how you doing? You good? All right, cool, bet. And say the words, I'm just checking on you. Literally, I'm just checking on you. Because that sinks in, that let them know exactly why you calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm not calling to have a conversation. I'm calling to check on you. You good? And this is whether they're showing signs or not, because sometimes just knowing that somebody is calling just to check on your well-being goes a long way. It goes a very long way, y'all, for real. And I know y'all like, well, how does this blend in? It blends in exactly with the title of what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? How well do you blend? Do you blend well with your friends? Do you blend well with checking on people? Like, you see what I'm saying? All this stuff, y'all, it all goes together. It all goes together. And this is how we all should be, though. I know if I got an issue, I can call him. I know he check on me. You see what I'm saying? And of course, that helps. My wife, my kids, my dad, my brother. You see what I'm saying? Because I call and check on them as well. This is what we do for people. You know what I'm saying? But once again, this is blending. This is being able to fit in any situation. This is being able to recognize some of those signals. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you can't recognize all of them and people still going to do what they do. I'm not saying just because you called and checked on them, that's 100% of the time that's going to stop them. Some percent of the time, it will stop them. All the time, it won't stop them. And, you know, God forbid that they still go through with that. You know, it ain't your fault. Understand that. But
there's a difference between, hey, what's up, bro? What kind of music you working on today? And, hey, are you okay?
Right.
I mean, like when I hear people say, I know, that's how they start to say. That's how they start the statement off. I know he was suffering from mental illness. Did you check on him though?
Right. So if you knew this,
and you leave them to their own devices, are you really checking on them? Oh man, you did what today? You went to Fatburger. Okay. Small chat. That's not checking on them.
Smash that like button for me, y'all. We appreciate that.
Are you good?
Right.
Are you okay? How you feeling today?
Yep.
What's going on with you? And they'll tell you. 9 out of 10 times, the person will tell you what they're going through. Yep. If you know they suffering, and you just call and talk to them like, man, you know, when the next time you gonna put out an album, or when the next time you gonna, talk to old girl, that may not be what they need to talk about.
Right.
But having choices, you need to understand when to open the door and when not to open the door. But the last thing you could ever tell somebody is, so you're a failure because you keep trying and you're not succeeding.
Oh yeah, no, don't never tell nobody nothing like that, y'all. You don't want to tell nobody nothing like that because now what happens if
They prove you wrong.
they take them words to heart,
Yeah.
right? And that be the last conversation y'all have. You don't want that, you know what I'm saying? And then you should never call nobody a failure. Like honestly, you just shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, in life, period. And they might, for some people, they might have failed at whatever the task was, but that don't mean that they're a failure. Failure. Let me say it like that, because just because you failed once don't mean you're a failure.
Right.
You may get it right on the second time.
Third.
You may or the third, right? You may realize your mistakes
need multiple times
and get it back, right? Exactly. So you should never call that, but like he said, checking on people. Did you check on them, especially if you start your sentence off with, "I knew they was struggling with mental health." Well, if you knew this, maybe you should have checked a little more. And we're not speaking to just the homeboy, the outlaw dude. We just saying overall. You know what I'm saying?
If you got anybody in your life that you know has a mental illness, they dealing with mental issues, and you don't, in that week, in that 3 days, in that month, in that 2 month period, you talk to them, but you ain't said no word. Are you okay? How you doing? What's going on with you? How do you feel? You're not checking on them.
Right.
You're not doing your due diligence as a friend.
Right.
You're not blending. You're not reading the body language.
Right.
You're not reading the music in the air. You don't hear. You don't. What is it? Benny Siegel. I can feel it in there.
I can feel it in the air.
You're not catching the energy that's in the air.
Thank you for joining the live. Please smash that like button for us. Absolutely, you're not. But once again, this is why we're here. We're here to talk about touchy topics like this, right? The sensitive topics that's like this, the conversations that need to be had that most people won't have. This is why we are here, and we hope that we are helping y'all out in some sort of way. You know, these are the conversations that are important to us. To us, you see what I'm saying? Because we understand, we get it. We know that people are definitely unaliving themselves more so than ever before. All races, not a race thing, all races. You know what I'm saying? All because, especially men. Men are unaliving themselves at a really high rate right now. Very high rate right now.
Like you said, all colors across the board.
No one particular race, just all men.
But if you know, that's all I'm saying. And maybe this is a little bit of accountability that you don't want to have. But let's be real. If you know someone who has a mental illness or going through mental issues as their friend, you should check on them. I don't care if they're the strongest friend you got. They always checking on everybody else. They still go through stuff.
Absolutely.
And who's to say that because you felt like it wasn't a big enough issue, that they didn't feel like it was a big enough issue? You know, you might say, man, you know, I know people that got divorced and they be like, that was the worst time in their life. I know people that said they lost their kids and that was the worst time in their life. I know people that had to bury their kids and it was the worst time in their life. But
hey, I'm gonna
get to say this.
2 quesadillas.
You never
two
know
chicken quesadillas
what
with fajita veggie
going through
and 2 beef tacos with no cheese.
What's going on in their life?
Suave.
Then beef tacos?
Yes.
Then you,
with no cheese.
You forever
no cheese.
lost that person because
and make that one to go.
Absolute hell.
Single quesadillas,
and
right?
Nothing to make it right.
Oh well
unless
on one of them with the rice and beans.
You reach out.
So one
and I'm not saying
yes, that's it. Yes. Yes, and
but
they both going to be chicken.
If you don't.
Yes, and
if you know people have an illness and you don't reach out to them,
that one for my wife.
Check on them for real.
Let me see. So I got 2 and 1.
Beef tacos, no cheese.
Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that's wrong.
Dinner, the grilled chicken, both of them.
And you got the 2 beef tacos with no cheese.
Yes, man. Okay. Yes, but man. That ain't the best for a situation because yes, man, go to the highest bidder. Yes, in reference to men as toxic masculinity. Yes. Yes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's your fault, but it's your fault.
Thank you for joining the live, y'all. Smash that like button for me, please, if y'all enjoy the content.
You gotta understand that, like I said, just because they're your strong friend, if they have a mental illness, that means they're dealing with a force that is against them. And it's not an external force, it's an internal force. And your worst critic will always be you. So if you know that their worst critic is you, and they're dealing with something that's self-inflicting, and you're not checking on them, it's your fault.
Mm.
That's your accountability right there.
Now, I'm not gonna say it's your fault, right? Well, 100%, not 100%, right?
Not as a one-on-one, 100%.
Yeah,
But
because
let's say you got 10 friends and all 10 of y'all ain't checked on them.
right,
It's all
right.
y'all fault. Y'all need to take a piece of that.
Now, also we have to understand that if somebody is dead set on doing something to themselves, they're gonna do it, right? So you can check on them. All 10 of their friends could have checked on them. If that person is dead set on doing something to themselves, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. But because there's a very big but.
But being dead set on something means it happened at that moment.
Well, no.
It wasn't something that built up over time.
No, it wasn't. And you're right about that. But I'm saying, if someone is dead set on unaliving themselves, Jesus himself can come and talk to that person. If that person is dead set on that, they're just dead set on that.
True.
And sometimes you can change their mind, but most of the times you can't because they locked in on that. And the only reason I say that is because it has been situations where people checked on somebody and they still
right
went ahead and did what they did, and it's like, damn,
they felt like the world was better off without it.
Exactly, right. Especially nowadays,
or
you see,
they were looking at the insurance claim like, you know what, I could benefit my people much more with this money than me doing what I'm doing, going to court, going to jail. They had to put money on my book. I mean, I get it.
Which we may disagree with, which I do disagree with, because you are much more valuable here than you are gone. It doesn't matter about the money. And I'm sure your people would much rather have you here than not here. But, you have some people who just can't take it no more. They fed up. They're at their wits' end. They don't know what to do anymore. Or maybe they do know what to do. Because in some cases, people fully understand when it comes down to that. And y'all know what I mean by that. Taking themselves out. They fully understand what it is that they're doing. Fully. You see what I'm saying? Because that's not a decision that someone can come to lightly. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that so many people choose that route. And this affects me personally because I have a loved one who did that. And that shit hurt it. It still hurt deeply. Deeply. So I have my own, you see what I'm saying, cross the bear, so to speak, when it comes to that particular subject. But you have to check on your friends because more times than not, you can talk your friend off the ledge. Metaphorically speaking. If they on the ledge, they on the edge of doing that, you can talk them down. If all 10 of y'all did call him or her, you know what I'm saying, that will help them on their outlook on life. Yeah. Or the voices that they deem important to them. Because everybody got those voices, meaning their friends, that they deem as important. Yeah. So let's say you got your outside friends and then your inside friends. Your inside friends are the voice that's important to you that you're going to listen to every time. Right. Your outside friends, maybe, depending on the topic, depending on the situation. You see what I'm saying? So it can go. It's important, is what I'm saying. It's just very important, and it can definitely play a role in that person's decision on doing. You know what I'm saying? Right, the unthinkable. Absolutely, y'all. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, y'all. Very, very great conversation. Very personal conversation. You know what I'm saying? These are one of them conversations that can go on and on and on forever because of the importance of it, or because of the sensitivity of it, rather. Let me say that. That's the better word. The sensitivity of this, because I'm pretty sure we all know somebody who wanted to unalive themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or who have unalived themselves, or somebody who you may feel like is going down that path of unaliving themselves or others. And you have to code switch. This is how this all ties back in. You have to be able to code switch, and you have to be able to be relatable, to be communicative, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? To reach people. It's important. It's very important. Or even if someone goes through a very tragic breakup or a very heartfelt breakup, you got to be able to relate to these people. This is what they're looking for. They're looking for someone who can help them out during their time of pain. Because that's what it comes down to. It's pain. And it's pain that some people can deal with, and it's some pain that people can't deal with. Sometimes it becomes too much.
Absolutely.
And that's just what it is, y'all. Sometimes it comes down to just being just too much.
Yeah.
I'm tired of dealing with this pain. I know one surefire way to end this pain.
Yeah.
Surefire way.
Surefire way.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not about
But they don't look at how much pain they're causing other people.
I was literally literally just about to say that shit right there.
Because I mean, you got to think about that.
The pain that you, what is that? Yeah. The pain that you cause everybody else with that decision right there, which is a singular decision. I wouldn't call it a selfish decision. Some people call that unaliving yourself a selfish decision.
Cowardly way out.
Right. Or right. But it's like that is a singular decision. That is a decision that you made for yourself.
For yourself.
Is what it is. And that's how I look at it. Of
You
course,
consider anybody else's feelings.
right.
It's how you felt.
How you felt in that moment. Now, of course, with me going through this, I'm a little bit biased on it. But when you know you're biased on something, you can speak to the contrary.
Yeah.
Because you know you're biased on it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I can sit here and say what I just said. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate everybody tuning in, y'all. We hope y'all share this with as many of your friends as possible. You know, we're growing our channel. Let's make this one go viral. We will be putting up clips and reels and shorts and everything else on this particular topic. Because we want to save as many people as we can. We want to talk to as many people as we can. We want y'all to come down off that ledge. Come on down and come back and talk to us. You know what I'm saying? And if we got a code switch to talk to y'all, we'll do that. We'll do that because just know that you love. You are loved and you mean a lot to a lot of people. You may not realize it in your moment of pain, but you really do. You really do.
With that being said, I appreciate y'all listening, taking the time to engage in the conversation. I'm sorry if I got off on a little tangent.
No, that's all right, bro.
I'm passionate about that.
Right. Right.
I'm an advocate. I'm a patient. I'm a subscriber to getting better. That being said, I'm your host, Just This Functions World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time. Till the next time.
That's Screaming Out, Let's Talk.
Peace. Man, hell.